Happy Saturday, Texas One Flyboy. All right, let's get started, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. We're on the ground here in Miami and getting ready to do a little cargo hop up to Cincinnati. And yes, indeed, as you can see before you, and as you probably knew already, because I've been messing around with it pretty much all afternoon, we were able to get a hold of the Felis, the new 747-200 cargo, the freighter edition. It is now available on the org store, by the way, so not like I have an insider, I didn't get a streamer copy or anything like that, but super happy to have this copy now. I just knew how the heck to get into this cargo area here. Yeah. What if we do? Oh, there we go. And we just go right through here, right through the gate, and yeah. So anyway, it's not going to be a super detailed review or anything like that. We're just going to kind of have some fun with it. I've had it in the air one time. I just actually completed a test flight from Anchorage up to Fairbanks, and things seem to be going okay. So I'm like, yeah, what the heck? Let's mess around with it and let's see if we can get some ATC going here and test it out on the network. You can hear the you hear the wind going through. That's so awesome. Look at that old dirty girl. Golly. Oh man, amazing. Just amazing. So yeah, we're just going to take our time here. This will probably be the only flight I do today because I think it'll take a little longer than normal. And this flight already here is a 2-hour and 19-minute flight. It's Miami to Cincinnati to Northern Kentucky. And so, yeah, we're not going to hurry. We've got our PDC already, and we've got our ATIS information, and we're just going to kind of work through getting this aircraft set up. It's actually quite similar to the passenger variant in a lot of ways. The big difference is obviously the cargo doors and things like that, which I'm still honestly I'm just still kind of working on getting familiar with those things. And so, I don't know that I'll be able to get the nose door open. I did earlier, but I think what I did is I actually ended up activating a manual open, and so it like took a day and a half basically to get the door open. And I don't think that's the way that we're
Cockpit to ground. Put your chocks on.
supposed to do it. So anyway, but let's get the
Cockpit to ground. Connect ground power.
let's get the ground going, and
Cockpit to ground. Connect ACU.
we'll get all this stuff ready to go here. So
Ground power connected.
I love the new
I see you connected.
I see. I love the new sound packs. And by the way, I'm working on, I guess Conti has a sound pack with him and a couple of the other Australian Yahoos doing their thing. So, all right. So let's see. Boom. We're going here and here. And all right, so this is where, all right, so we have no main deck power. So this is the part that I don't know. Like, if I click to open this, I think it starts to open, but I think this is the manual way to open. But, yeah, I'm reading through, and I don't know how to. I don't know how to I don't know how to get the power to the. I don't know how to get the power down there just yet. So I'm working on that. So this is going to take a little while to get this door open, but it's okay. Whatever. Like I say, we're not in a hurry, and it'll be fun to learn things as we get going. All right, I do need some radio masters on. So let's just work through the. Let's work through the different panels here. We don't need any of the auto brake stuff just yet. Anti-skid can come on. Body gear, actually anti-skid off for now. No, we'll put that on for now. And the body gear steering can be armed. We've got some lights set up. It's going to start getting a little bit dark. I want nav light on. Okay, these things are kind of set, even though they really don't do anything, but it's okay. We're aligning. That's fine. Emergency lights, good. We've got passenger signs and all that stuff on. A lot of this stuff is left over state saving from the last flight, so that's kind of cool. Nothing major here. That's fine. Those are on.
37 taxi to the ramp via Papa.
One of the few tests I'll do. Actually, I don't need the probe heat on, but I'll take window heat. And then we've got some lights here to test. Okay. That's good. Yeah, we'll put the logo light on. Why not? Why not? Awesome. Okay, that's it's okay for now. Let's come down here, get the stuff put in the thing here, and we're on the ground at Miami. We'll do this for all of these guys here. It helps with the alignment process from what I understand. Sweet.
All aircraft Miami ground will be back in 2 minutes.
We do have a squawk code 1424. And we're already squawking TARA. Oops. All this stuff looks fine. Weather can come to standby. Tilt it up a little bit here. And we've got ground, obviously, towers on 1830. Okay, that looks fine there. And yeah, so now we just have to kind of check status here. Yeah, about 7 minutes until we get everything aligned. That's okay. So we can come over here now and we can start to get everything. So the door is opening, but again, as you see, I think, honestly, I think it's a, like there's a manual, like there's a dude that can manually crank the thing open. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not, in my 2.5 minutes of reading about it, I was unable to figure out how to make it work. So we'll get that maybe for the next one here. So all right, fuel. How much fuel do we need tonight? We need 80,000, so about 81,000. So let's put this up to 80,885 is actually what I'm showing here. So we'll just we'll round it up to 81,000, and we're gonna pump that in. Okay, cool. Oh, I gotta set the parking brakes to refuel.
Parking brake set.
Okay, call the tanker to reach this total. We'll do that, and might take just a minute, but it's okay. And then our payload. So still no sim brief profile per se, but we're just basically using the passenger variant. It tells me I've got a payload of 78,890. So we're gonna just put in 79,000. I'm not gonna board any more people. We've got a crew of 3 already. So we're gonna go ahead and load this, and hopefully this is where we'll kind of see maybe some things driving up. I don't even know. I can't hardly remember the different aircraft, and some of them have dudes that come up and load. I don't know if this one will or not, but we're getting our doors open. That's good. And yeah, we're almost getting that nose door open. It just takes a long time. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay, so that's good there. We've got all that stuff set. We've got the ground power connected. We've got the INSs aligning. We've got all of our signs on, our radio buses and everything on. We don't have to call even to get clearance because we've got the PDC, and so we're cleared. Here's what I guess I can show you. Great to see you, Matt. Thanks for stopping by, man. This was our one into Fairbanks. Sorry, let me unload that, and let's import our next flight here, Miami to Covington, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky.
All aircraft on Miami ground and tower are closed. Monitor Miami Center 132.2. Have a good evening.
Well, doggone it. Okay, we'll go to center then.
1,700, climbing 8,500.
Anyway, we're going to depart here off of
and Riddle 1402.
stand by for a second.
Runway 32, taxi via Alpha, cross runway.
Oh, wait a minute. What am I thinking?
3008.
What am I thinking?
Taxi 32 via Alpha. Any chance for a Delta intersection departure?
Riddle 1402, roger, runway 32 at
Anyway, what was I talking about? 8 right is what they're asking us, or what they're telling us we'll have here. It's the Alton 2 departure, sliding on up here to Dewson, all the way up here, and then pretty much north, kind of just due north, coming back a little bit to the west, we'll hit the Jackie 6 arrival off the Cuban transition into 1-8 left. Indy is our alternate if we need to get there. We need to do things, and so reporting marginal VFR conditions in northern Kentucky right now, but I think otherwise we're doing all right. Hey, we're just about there. I gotta figure out how to get this thing. It might be partly too that I'm on. It might be that I'm on auxiliary, or I'm on external power too, and if I got the APU going, it might help speed the process up. But we're almost there. Kind of a moot point. All right. Anywho, how we doing on things? Stuff is just about loaded. She's a framey girl, I'll give her that. It's going to be a little choppy getting out of here. Hey, Tim Dog, hello. I even beat the welcome sound there. So we just have to kind of be ready for that. And, no big deal. It wasn't too bad, but it's the first aircraft that I felt kind of chugging the system just a little bit. So... all right, let's get some waypoints in here. So we are present position, and then we have to cheat a little bit since we don't have the ability to truly do RNAV. So I'm going to put in a few of these points here. Sea salt. It's going to be the first one, and then we're going to go up to deals. This will just be our little secret here. Deals, and then I'm probably going to go live. And then from live, we go to Alton. Okay. So we skipped a few waypoints, but not too bad. And then from Alton, we're going all the way up. It's pretty much a straight shot to Dewson. Charlie Echo November. All right, very good. So that's the departure. RNAV departure, but it's going to take us about 5 waypoints. We've entered about 5 of 12 waypoints, but it kind of gets you where you need to go. Then we do the same thing along the route here. There's no need to put in every single waypoint on the, airway here if it's basically straight ahead. Olbeck, and then anytime we have a little turn, I'll put that in. So Isuzu. Isuzu. And Gurge. This will be kind of good because I haven't had a route with this many twists and turns for a little while, even in the passenger one. And then from Gurge, it's Fisho. And then it's Kiwi, it's got to be Kiwi, right? Q, Uniform, India, Whiskey, Echo. Kiwi, it's got to be. At that point, then we're at Spartanburg, I think, VOR. Sierra Papa Alpha. And let's check the lat and long of that. just to make sure. Ooh, hang on for a second, guys. Sorry, didn't quite have this ready.
American 01 Miami Center Squawk 1332.
1332 for American 01.
Miami Center, good afternoon, 735. Delta 1735, Miami Center, safe flight level.
Spartanburg is 35 north, 81 west. Yep, so that's good. We'll take that. Since there were multiple SPAs there, always good to check, right? And then almost there, you guys. Then we're out to the Cuban. And at that point, we're on the arrival. In fact, this is the transition to the arrival here. I am Cuban. Hopefully no misspellings there. That's always the big concern. And another RNAV arrival, so we're going to just kind of skip around here. Oscar Yankee, Alpha Yankee, Oscar, Oyayo.
2319, contact Jacksonville 135.902, good night.
3592 Jackson, 2019, take care.
HR,
0908 Alpha Bravo, we're back in the cockpit.
MBE,
0908 Alpha Bravo.
Harambe. Yeah, well, you know. Then, pretty much straight to Opave. And then from there to AJ.
Thank you, sir.
And then from AJ, it's up to NH Nixel. NXHAL, right? Nixal. And then finally, we are to Kilo Sierra Victor Golf.
November 7 Echo Charlie, contact Orlando.
Cincinnati. All right, sweet. Holy moly cannoli. That's a big one right there, guys. That is a big one. That's okay though. We'll be ready to go. Oops. Hold on. We were going first place. We're going to is Deucin, right?
1588, descend via the Frog Floor, landing East Miami, altimeter 3008.
Get this guy activated. No, the first place we're going to Sea Salt. What am I talking about?
South of 3371 RNF.
Sea Salt. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we got a flight plan, baby. All right, and we need to do a little crossfill here. So we're going to make this the master. We're going to make this guy over here one of the slaves. This guy here will be the other slave. Okay, that's good. It's kind of ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Crossfill is ready to go. 18 waypoints. That's a pretty good flight plan for this old LTN. So that'll be good, I think. All of our INSs are aligned. Whoops. Probably just screwed that one up, didn't I? Crossfill complete, baby. Nice. So that looks good. Let's come over here. We'll do the same thing here. Pick the first waypoint here. Sea Salt entered. Good. And same thing here. Go Sea Salt. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Although what I'll probably do is I'll probably have some data going on these guys here. I don't know exactly what I'll have here, but anyway, we'll have some different things going on those different ones. All right, cool. How are we doing? Do we got? Oh, look at us. We got baggage. I got baggage, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we can. Where do we go here? The ground. Let's close the ground. Let's close the side doors. I think that's everything else got closed, so that's fine. Yeah, it's time for us to start the APU.
Alright, we'll contact Jackson.
There were squib tests and all that good stuff. I don't remember how to do all that, but let's get that APU door open.
What taxiway?
Taxiway, November.
Get it started.
Push on a November approved for American.
How's everybody doing, by the way? I am so happy. I don't know why. This has just been such a nice surprise. I know we were supposed to do a couple of different things earlier. We were going to be in the Learjet. We were going to be in the 777. And then it was kind of fortuitous because my wife said, hey, why don't we, let's have lunch tomorrow. And so I'm like, all right, can't argue with that. So I said, let's, what time? And anyway, it was going to be in the middle of when I was planning on doing my first flight. So I'm like, I'll just push everything back, no big deal. Well, about a half an hour after that is when I got the word that this guy had been released, and I'm like, yeah. So anyway, what I ended up doing when I left those on too, I didn't mean to do that. I got to make sure to shut everything off because this is a little bit of a state saver. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. So I had lunch and I came home and I was able to, like I say, mess around with this a little bit. It took a while to get it installed. And by the way, if you're going to install this thing, make sure that you run the Skunk Crafters updater and get all that stuff, get all the files updated and all that. It actually did not show up for me in my aircraft list until I did that. So just don't panic if you're like me. I panicked a little bit, but yeah, it's all good in the hood once you run Skunky. All right, so we've got the APU going. We can disconnect the ground, and it looks like our nose door is now closed.
Cockpit to ground, disconnect ground power. Cockpit to ground, disconnect ACU.
And I think we could probably do a little pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Where do you want to
Hey, slant pushback. I love it. So we're going to just kind of come right up here into the middle.
Ground to cockpit.
Love it.
Driving up now.
All right, so APU is on. Chins are closed. Bleed air is going. And pressurization, we've got the packs open. We've got the recircs on. No gas per fan because there's no passengers. Trim air is on. Cruise altitude is set 1,000 above. Barrel is set back there. Did I set it up here? 29, what was it? It was 3008. And we'll set the standby as well. 3008. That's good. Okay. So when we got our ACARs, it just said it was just a clearance. It didn't say anything about asking permission to push and start. But where we are on the airport up here in the North Cargo, I should be able to push and start because I'm not pushing onto any active taxiway. I'm just pushing back here into the alley. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, look at this beauty. I know you like this little girl. Look at this. Little Atlas Air, little Giant. Oh, we got a door open though. Okay. Cargo. Side doors open, close, please. Yes, thank you. All right, and okay, so cruise altitude set. Let's see, fuel system. Come back over here. So we've got all the boost pumps coming on. This one is running the APU. We don't have any fuel in the center tank. We're good there. We don't have the fuel heaters. That must just be an upgraded automated place or automated thing now. But that's cool right there. Boost pumps. So boost pumps are on. Fuel valves. Those are all where they need to be. And let's go ahead. Let's get the. Whoops. Oh yeah. I have set this as my. So some of these back here are clickable, but I'm a little leery to try them. But this is how you control the nose door and all that good stuff. So, all right. Anyway, let's see how we're doing here. Ooh, I know. Sorry. First things first. Let's get our performance calculations. We'll grab data from the sim. I do like this. This is kind of cool. It gives you some information about the the runways and that business there. We'll take sim weather, outside air temp 26, and that checks with our ATIS. Let me just triple check that. Yep. Dew point 17. All right, so we're going to be doing flaps 10 departure. That'll give us 29, 29, and 49. Super light today. Super, super light. But required runway, we need 6,500 feet. And our runway is a 10,000 footer, so we should be in great shape as far as that goes. All right, coming up here. So I'm going to set it for 169. The departure requires us to be on a runway heading, which is 092. And it has an altitude restriction of 5,000. There we go. Okay, I like that. Flight directors are on and on because I left them on from the last. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm up here in the UPS area. So, unless that is you, Tim Doc. Zilix, konnichiwa. Greetings from Japan, the world travel man. That's cool, Tim, if you're flying along, man. Love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to work off a radio nav to start, you guys, and then we're going to go... Actually, you know what? I take it back. We're going INS the whole way. No, I'm going to leave it on radio now because that'll give me my heading bug because we'll start out there. You're in a Western Global. I don't have that livery, darn it. I love that livery, though. Okay, so I think we're ready to push. /start. Auto throttle initial pitch set. What is my initial pitch? Probably about 15. As much as I can get. Usually the initial pitch is higher than I can go because we're so light. Alright, stab trim, are we in the green? No, we're not. So nose down that a little bit. And okay. It's just about time to start an engine, so we'll go strobe McStrobe face.
Parking brake released.
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead and start the engines.
Okay, so we should be able to shut off 1 and 2. I'm blinding with the landing lights. Oh boy, sorry about that. No, I don't have any landing lights on. Oh, I do. Sorry about that. Nav lights. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, pushback guy. Don't hate me. There he goes. Okay, where was I? Okay, yeah. I've got kind of minimum bleed air pressure here, but I think we're okay to get things started. Close that, it doesn't really change. I think you're supposed to leave one of those open. And, sorry, that doesn't, this is the one that needs to be auto, and this hydrogen oxide pump too. Oh, there we go. Look at our pressure now, man. We got nothing but pressure. All right, cranking me up. About ready? What's going on here? Slanty, come on. He's mad because I was blinding him. Do I have chocks still on? Maybe I have chocks on. Could be. Ah.
Cockpit to ground. Remove the chokes.
Side doors in transit. Oh, crap. Boy, oh boy, that guy's taking a while to close. Holy cow. There we go. Just like the pros.
Starting engine 4.
Starter valve open.
You got a little over staying there for the week? Oh man, heck yeah. I'm assuming that's probably a pretty good place to have a stay
And to
over.
10%.
I don't know.
Fuel on.
Pratt
Light up.
PT6. Welcome. So far, so good. I mean, I love the I love the passenger variant, and this one appears to be, you know, just as good, if not better. It's everything.
Starter off.
Everything is, you know, new and improved, and so
Starting engine 1.
the only
Starter valve open.
thing I'm kind of working through a little bit is managing the doors, the cargo doors, and the cargo loading and all that stuff. But yeah, so far okay. I've only done one flight in it though, so.
And to 10%.
Fuel on.
But you're going to find it's very similar in terms of
Light
the
up.
flows and, you know, all that stuff to the passenger variant. And I think they still have a few things that they're working through. I have. Crap, I'm going to lose Miami. Dang it. All right. Like, I'm never down in the 50s, but it is what it is. So you're chilling at your girlfriend's. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good to have a place to hang.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
Good to have a base away from
Parking
home.
brake set.
So you,
Stand by. We're disconnected.
so you're based. Where are you based out of, Zibix? I guess. Maybe that's what I should ask.
Starting engine 2.
Starter valve open.
Because for some reason I thought that you lived in Germany, but that may just be where you're based, I guess. Iowa Scotsman, yeah. The nice thing about it is if you already own the 747
And to 10%.
passenger variant, it's only $30. Munich, but you live near Frankfurt, but you have a girlfriend in Japan. Okay. Must be nice to be young and world-traveled, I guess. That's all I can say. Okay, what's this business all about here? Not loving that. I don't know what that is.
Just disconnected and bypass pins removed. Signals on the way. Have a good one.
Thank you, Slanty.
Light up.
Okay. I don't know what this is. I have not seen this before. This makes me nervous that I have maybe not done something correctly with my INSs. I guess we're going to find out here.
Starting engine 3.
Starter valve open.
Center Delta 35, can we expect the
Oh, well, that's a great way to do it, Zilix. Well, it's got to be tough to be apart,
10%.
Fuel on.
trying to do the long distance thing, but
Light up.
yeah, sometimes when you get that keeper, you just got to hang on, do what you got to do, right? Well, we may or may not get a little ATC. I'm kind of tempted to just hang tight and let them log off, but that sort of defeats the purpose of
Starter off.
of flying out of Miami to grab ATC. So, All right, all that's good there. Sorry, Tim, it's taken me a little bit here. Oops. Get the gens closed here. Everything's good. Split breakers closed. We can get the packs going again.
November 0, November Bravo.
Get all those going.
Approach 124.82.
And I'm sure there's probably, whoops, a little bit of a,
November 8, Alpha Bravo, contact Orlando.
maybe not.
124.82.
A little bit more of a
November 8, Alpha
fire test that you should, well, I know there's a fire test that you should be doing, but there's probably a little bit more of a system for that. I don't know. Okay, checking everything here. Packs on. Nope, yep, he's closing. So packs are on. I should have turned the galley power off for the start there. That was kind of a screw up on my part. Trim air is on. All that stuff is good there. And all right, yeah, we're just going to kind of get out of the way here and get rolling.
Pack and brake. Release.
Get out of Tim Dog's way, 'cause he's been waiting patiently for us. Okay, and that's working. Controls, flap surfaces are working. Brakes are working. I am going to give him a quick call here. Miami Center. I know you're about to go offline. This is Giant 816, North Cargo, Miami, requesting taxi.
Are you able 8 left or you need 8 right?
We can do, actually, we can do 8 left. Giant 816. Hey, Chris.
Giant 816, heavy ladder, runway 8 left, taxi via kilo, information uniform is correct.
All right, 8 left via kilo, and we have uniform November 11816. Chris, how are you, man? All right, well, we'll at least get clearance to take off, and at least we know our comms are working, because that's the first time I've been able to talk to anybody. So all these little milestones, buddy, I'm telling you, they're big. They're big.
Virgin 129 Romeo.
You had yourself a nice day today? Hey, all right. Glad to hear that, man.
19 left, clear to land.
I had a really nice day myself.
American 377, reduce speed to 180.
Yep. So 8 left has 8,600 feet, and we only need 5,600. So we're good. We're good. Yeah, you wouldn't want to live up here by the cargo area. That's for sure. Guys, okay? Real time. It's going to get dark for about 2 hours. You okay with that?
Giant 816 RNAV, sea salt, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF sea salt and 8 left, clear for takeoff. Giant 816. Hit the wrong button there.
Again,
Alright, so that's what we have set as our first waypoint. And so we're going to basically go right over to the INS as soon as we get kind of stable and in the climb. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Oh. We're not super heavy, but man, it takes a little while to go. Hey, Mike. Look at all the legends, man, coming out of the woodworks here today. Alright, give me just 2 minutes here, you guys. It's going to be a semi-busy departure with this old girl, but we'll try to keep it heading in the right direction. Okay, runway heading is set. Again, we're going to climb to 5. We're straight out to sea salt, and then we're heading left-hand turn to head northbound. Okay, all of our lights are on here. Strobe coming on. We are takeoff dry and EPR. Flaps 10. Here we go.
American 3033 radio check.
Should have got an engine stabilized call, but I didn't. Okay. Oh. Getting pushed around a little bit here. Maybe. Oh, man. Yeah, we got a little crosswind. Oh, wow. Forget, even though this thing is big, it is, or heavy, it's a big crosswind surface. Okay, here we go. V1 and rotates. Yeah, I didn't have any of my radio calls there, or any of my normal calls. Wonder what's going on. Alright. So be it. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Up. Pretty much going to start in heading mode. And I think we'll start in vertical speed mode as well here. Okay, Command A.
Gears up.
10-816 heavy radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 390, say altitude.
Giant 16 heavy is climbing 1,600 and cleared to 390.
Air Transit 847, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902, good night.
Alright, this dude ain't messing around.
13592, Air Transit 846.
Alright, now we can go to INS, and we can go to INS. And we should stay more or less straight ahead. Oh, you know what? It's taken a little slight jog to the right there. I think we must have been a little crooked on departure.
13592,
Should level off here. Yep. Alright, and we're losing some airspeed here, so let's go vertical speed. Let's drop the nose. We're really slow. Really slow. Now we're speeding up. And I don't love our heading here. I don't know where we're going. Don't feel like we're going to sea salt, that's for sure. Let's leave it on. No, we'll stay here for now. We were definitely not going to sea salt. Now we should be ready to go to deals. Okay, let's if we go INS, will it turn us north? Should make a nice left-hand turn northbound to deals. There we go, and our airspeed's coming up nicely. We can pull some flaps up.
Flaps 5.
Pretty bird. Coming around, and I think we're making our turn here. I don't know what was going on with sea salt, but it was not liking where I had it. Maybe it thought I was coming off of a different runway? I don't know.
1046, runway 8 right, full length line.
It's a great question. my friend? What's up with number 3? That's a really, really good question. We're going to have to troubleshoot that here, aren't we? Okay, let's get stable. Flaps coming up. And I think we're going to go ahead and go indicated airspeed climb. Try to keep it at about, I don't know what our optimum climb is here. 306. Let's get that set, and let's see if we can figure out what's going on with their engines.
Emirates 214 heavy traffic is about 8 miles out, runway 9er, line up and wait. Traffic is alright, then minor, line up and wait, Emirates 214 heavy. 1046 RNAV to sea salt, runway 8 right, clear.
Alright, nothing crazy over here.
Delta 1588, traffic departs prior to your arrival, runway 9er, clear to land.
A little low on height on hydraulic fluid on number 4, but I've got good pressure on everything. Fuel flow is good on all 3, but we are not. Actually, the fuel flow is not the same on number 3, is it? Oil pressures are good, though. Oil temps are good. We've got plenty of oil, but we're not.
Miami Center, Western Global 538, ready 4 times.
Yeah, that's not using it. Interesting. Huh. This is interesting. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be a little bit of a sim glitch there, honestly. Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's come down here. Let's go to continuous climb mode, and let's go to speed. Let's see if that. I just didn't have my throttles all the way up, and I'm not sure why that was. Oh, see now, I don't know. It does some weird things sometimes. Tom, hey, what's up? Yeah, okay. Here's the thing, though, Tom. Like, well, I don't like the fuel heat thing. I think is all automated now because I don't have that. Usually that switch was right here, right? Am I missing it? It has been moved. But now I think it was just a little throttle glitch with my Bravo. Yeah, so we're good there. Everything now looks a little bit better. Okay. Whew. Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Okay. We got to get back. I want to try to go back to vertical speed mode here. Let's pull the nose down. And let's see if we can get to our cruise, optimum climb speed. And I'm going to say hello to a bunch of people because, yeah, it was busy. It was a little busy. So let's see, who do we have here that snuck in on me here? I don't know if I said hello to Pratt PT6, but welcome in there. Yep, I got a 5090, and she's doing pretty good. This is about as heavy and low the frames as I get, and so that's something that's to consider, I guess, with this plane. This is frame heavy. Zilix is switching over to his phone. Cool. M. Stein came here. I think I said hi to Mike. What's up? What's up? What's up? We've got Tom, Fly 787. Hey, hey, hey. And good to see you guys. And Beethoven, thank you again very much for pointing out that little issue with the engine 3. And good fixins. Welcome in. If I missed anybody, howdy. Great to see you. Let's do a thing here. Kind of loud. Makes my ears bleed in a good way. She's screaming at me. I love it. All right, we are through transition altitude, so let's go standard here. Let's go standard here. And yeah, we're losing ATC, but we had it for a little while, so that's cool. Autotomator. Hi. Look at that. Oh, that's a Hinshaw. We'll see you, Giant 816. See you later, Giant 816.
November 1 Mike Alpha, Miami Center closing, monitor Opal Alpha, CTAP 134.67, good
Can I
night.
set? Can I set my? Yeah. I thought I had my. I can't remember which of my triggers, the one on the yoke or the one on the joystick, is my X-Pilot push to talk, and so I pushed the wrong one. About 3/4 of the time, but. All right, well, the good news here is that we do have a little Jax Center, and we have Atlanta Center. I'm going to put Jax on, and we'll just listen to him. So that's good. And if things play out, we should have some pretty good ATC for a good chunk of our flight. Nothing yet up in. Oh, and hold on, sorry. I'm not about to stall out. You're about to stall out. Let's level. Let's level. Here I am looking at Elevate X map, and I guess the shaker works. Silix, you're back just in time. I'm about to stall and die. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, girl. Might have to come off the autopilot. Alright, let's get the nose down here. Yep. Pitching up a little too much there. So we're going to just kind of get the nose down, get our airspeed back up. I don't know why we're still shaking. Why are we still shaking? Just 'cause? You have the same problem. Yeah. I loaded up more cargo than I thought, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Let's vertical speed mode and auto throttle to on. I think that's maybe what happens. I somehow kicked my auto throttle off, and then it just I'm not cranking on the old Pratt & Whitney's like I need to. Yeah, I must have bumped that off. Oh, please. We're not doing that.
Delta 1213.
Okay.
Yeah, you over 1213. Okay, stop meowing.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't meow. I'm not on guard.
Sometimes when I switch my modes here, it'll kick off the auto throttle, and then I forget to check that, or it'll kick me off of vertical speed mode, which I'm off again. So perhaps it's wait, maybe it's I don't even know. We're going to grab the vertical speed of about 2,000 feet a minute. We're going to see if we can get ourselves up to our, again, do I sound like a broken record? To our optimum climb speed, although at this point in time, it might be a moot point. But, Tim, we both did. We snuck out just in time. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Zilix, I'm praying that you don't have to deal with that in real life. That is, I can't even. That just drives me nuts. Okay. Red blinky blinky. Yep. Okay, we're turning that off. We're through 10,000. Let's turn off some lights. It's probably those landing lights being turned on. It really robs you of the old power. They do it in real life. Oh my gosh. I hope if you ever run into one of those guys, you punch him right in the frickin' temple, man. Oh Lord. Yeah, I saw Conti doing that the other day, Beethoven. That was pretty cool. Oh no, Jax is closing. Rascals. Okay, we'll tune in Atlanta. Maybe they're all going to close up. You got your times. You got your time slid back there, my friend. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I need to get in that MD-11. I actually have that on the schedule here. When are we going to fly that bad boy? Bye. When are we going to fly that bad boy? Let's see. I got it on the schedule for Tuesday, the 9th of December, so a couple weeks out. Oh, that's cool, though. Thanks for sharing that, Tim. That's an awesome shot. And let me know, guys, if you want it. If you want me to lighten it up, I sure can. Or if you want the night, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm good either way. None of us does it, but there's always that one guy. Yeah. Maybe it's just the high school teacher in me that I just heard it so much in class and had to deal with it so much. And I'm just like, guys, come on. Oh, well, I digress. Well, Jax is gone. Atlanta, maybe. Who knows? But that's okay either way. Because I think we finally are climbing, and we might even get to our optimum climb speed. I kind of don't know that we will, but we're already through 3,000 though, so we only have 9,000 still to run. And yeah, I think that's good. Continuous mode. Oh, I was going to set my weather up here. Let's go. Which one of these do I want? Do I want the normal, the center, the map? Which one of these do I want? I don't even know. And where does it show up? Where does the weather show up in this bad boy? Down here, right? Should have it warming up. Let's go right there. Yeah, well, so I guess if you're in the middle of a 14-hour overnight, you need something to keep you awake, I suppose, right? All right. Love it. How's it going back here in the cargo area? Looking pretty good, I think. We're not packed to the brim here, but you know, we could have put a lot more on, I guess. I think they can actually get these things in here too wide. Boy, I'm just talking to some of the guys that I work with. They love the 757. They love the narrow body, and they hate the A300 because it's a wide body. Because the size of the cans that they load are just totally different. And they're like, man, those bigger cans, like what go in these, they said they are an absolute just a hazard. Yeah, that's Cody. He's the boss, man. Everything, nothing goes by him on his watch, man. He'll let you know. And this is true. It's a freight dog stream, Tom. All right, how are we doing up here? Seems kind of silly to have those on, but we're going to. You all right, Cody? Everybody good? Everything good? Fine. Good to know. Good to know. So anyway, yeah. So there was our optimum climb speed, and then we're supposed to go to Mach mode and follow it down. It looks to me like we're kind of getting what we're going to get right now. I just mismanaged it so poorly. So I'm just going to kind of come back down here, and you know we're not gonna get it until we level off. But we'll shoot 250.
to level off.
I have, by the way. All right, Zilix. Good luck. I hope you're not in trouble already with your girlfriend. Did I select it? I better select it. I have requested the Aussie sound pack upgrade from our good friend Conti. Oh, and it just came through. Doggone it. All right. We got it. We got the Aussie pack. And this is going to be great. So it's him and it's Horse. And who's the third in that one? Do you guys know? In his Aussie sound pack? Him, an Airborne Horse, and one of the other regulars over there. Alright, good deal. Let's go to cruise mode here. We're going to leave it on speed. And see if she'll work her way up to 250. They're pitching up just a little bit, but that should come back down. Oh, the other thing is they've moved the flaps gauge. I don't know where the heck the flaps gauge is anymore. And I don't want to have to look all the way down here to see the flaps. Where'd the flaps gauge go? Here, look at our toss. Starting to spool up, baby. Keep it going. Keep it going. I can stow the gear. And those are purring like a kitten. Probe heat is on. No, it's not. I didn't forget to turn on the probe heaters. You forgot to turn on your probe heaters. Oh, she's sleeping. All right. I'll try to keep it down. Where is the flapo meter? I don't know. Okay. Right next to the static air temp. Oh boy. Now you're quizzing me a little bit here, aren't you, Tom? Like I should know where the SAT is. Static air temp. Hey, good fixins'. Where's the static air temp gauge? I don't want to look like an idiot in front of Tom. Text me. Just above. Oh, there we go. All right. So, oh, there they are. Falapes. So, we're cold and flaps are up. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because wasn't it over here on the passenger next to the dealy bobber? Steve, what's up? Steve, I'm failing the quiz. I'm failing Tom's quiz. But hey, we're up at 250 Mach 8.1 390. We are tracking. And let's come down here. Yeah, we're going to We're going from Deucin to Olbeck. We've got, well, I didn't think we were supposed to have ATC, but it looks like Atlanta Center's maybe back online. Oh, no. Jacksonville went offline. Atlanta's been online. But we are going where we're supposed to be going. And let me see if I can remember all the different things we can see here. So our TAS is 467, and that also is up there confirmed. Ground speed of 412, so we're fighting a little bit of a header, aren't we? Winds, yeah, 303 at, I don't know how much. At 70, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Wow. It's a pretty good header. That's kind of what I normally leave on that one. And then what do I do down here? I'm trying to remember. What's good to have down here, guys? Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Oops. Oh man, added on an extra half of a week there with your sweetie pie. Well, you know, things could be worse, right? I don't remember what I had on. Maybe I have the. I don't know. But that'll be good. That'll be good right there. You didn't even show up on time for the test. Well, there you go. It's that bad dream that you have, where you remember that you had a test 2 days ago that you forgot to, or you show up to class and you haven't been there for like 2 weeks and it's a test. It's one of those deals. I still have those bad dreams. College is the worst for trauma, I tell you. I'm so glad I'm not a college student anymore. I didn't forget to turn off my APU bleed air and stop my APU. You forgot to turn off your APU bleed air and stop your APU. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good. That's yeah. Anyway, all right. Oh, hey, the supernumerary oxygen looks great though on the flip side there. That's really good, right? That's perfect right there. What did I put in your head a few streams ago, Tom? Can't be blaming me for stuff. Well, you can, because it generally is my fault, but alright, all that stuff is off. Gens are genning. How are we doing? I should probably have looked at this stuff here. That's fine. That should be off, yep. Transfer is good, yep, good. All of our... oh, the dream of not showing up to class. Yeah. I just think anyone who's been through any kind of higher ed, because I don't have that dream about high school. You know, like high school is different. I wasn't a good student or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that, but yeah, high school and college, I just continually have that dream where like I forget about one class, and you know I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to my other classes and I'm rocking and rolling, and you know a friend says, "Hey, are you ready for that chemistry quiz on Tuesday?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, yeah, chemistry class. Like, it meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You've been going, right? And I'm like, no. Silix. Peace out, bro. And thanks for stopping by, man. Enjoy your week and a half off. And we will talk to you. I'll be back on Thursday. So we'll talk to you later on. Alright. So here's the crazy part, by the way. We're going to be a little off balance here because of our fuel used situation. So I used to know how to do this. I could take the boost pump on to here, and you actually can pump it all the way to you, and you turn these off, right? So that you... No, we got to pump fuel out of here, don't we? Because we have too much fuel. So this opens up. It comes out here and goes up into here. This is closed. This is closed. So those guys should, for the most part, stop. And this should catch up. I'm hesitant to go completely off with everything because I don't want to lose an engine, but I used to know how to do this. What do my notes say here, friends? Alright, to balance the fuel, turn all the cross feeds to vertical. Alright, let's do that. Turn off the boost pumps to stop drawing fuel from those tanks. Hey, we've got Uncle Steve. What's up? What's up? Yeah, so Tom, if I'm doing this wrong, don't laugh at me too hard. So if I want to stop drawing fuel from these three tanks so that number 3 can catch up, I should go off, off, and off, right? Uncle Steve, thanks. Yes, we are in that bad boy right now, having a lot of fun. Hecla, what's up? What's up? We're trying to balance fuel because I kind of screwed up a little bit. I had a little bit of a Bravo throttle glitch. But yeah, this should... So why are we still using fuel? I have these turned off. Does it just continue to use a little bit at a time? Yeah, you've forgotten more about aviation and flying these things than I'll ever learn, but I appreciate you, man. I guess, I don't know. Oh, read your message. Okay, sorry. The fuel used is what your engines are burning, so they won't change. Okay. I did, Pratt. And so when I went to engage the auto throttle on takeoff, it was basically the number 3 throttle stayed way back, and not sure why. So I took my actual physical Bravo and just kind of jiggled it a little bit, and then it popped up and in there. So I don't know. You can't move it at all. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I just have it mapped to throttle 1, 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, synchronize the 3 units till it's all like tank 2. Steve just did a flight from LFPO to DTTA with this, and oh, there's some changes. Okay, gotcha. Fuel used is not what each tank burns, just the engines. Okay, gotcha. And the last time you tried to balance it, you got distracted. Yeah, well, that could happen to me as well. But we're gonna go ahead and just try and see if we can get caught up. So I think this is what I need to be doing. I'm pumping fuel out of this tank into these other three, so they're going to continue to use a little bit of fuel, but this should burn down because it's well, this should catch up eventually here, and maybe it won't. No, actually, I think what Tom is saying. Okay, I think I understand what you mean. This is not necessarily going to be how much fuel is in each. So I need to find the fuel meter. Yeah, okay. Fuel used. Got you. Never catch up. Okay. So I just need to come over here and make sure that, okay, so I've got 15.7, 15.4, 15.4. Yeah, so we're just about where we need to be right now, honestly. If anything, we've got about 700, we got about 300 more on this one than we do there, and 15.8, we got a little bit more on the outside. So yeah, if anything, I should probably turn these guys off until we get down to 15.4. Yeah, Tom, yes, thank you. So I should be watching these guys trickle down, and these guys now won't change. Yeah. The impossible face. What's up? Felis does, man. It's another. I think it's another. Like it just takes that passenger one and just cranks it up just a little bit. I love the little things that he's done in terms of like having the tape gauges, you know, instead of the round gauges. You have that option, by the way. And if you like to have all the round gauges, you can have it. What are the reserve tanks? Well, I don't know. That's just a place that you can put fuel. And on the longer flights, so now we're about 15.7. I'm going to say that's going to be close enough. This fuel balancing stuff, you know, it doesn't really, oh, wait, whoops, sorry. That's what you don't want to do. That's how you kill all 4 engines. The fuel balancing doesn't really, it's not really all that hard until you get on those longer flights. And then I'm essentially, if I understand correctly, and I've never went on a flight so long that I've had more fuel, like in my, you know, my mains than I do my, you know, my 2s and 3s versus my 1s and 4s. But anyway, you can put more fuel out here in the wings, and so like what you try to do is burn those down, from what I understand, until they match your number 2 and number 3. So anyway, that's, I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that would be the only way. So yeah, you're right. We're never gonna. That's gonna always be low. Look at my APU hour meter. I went ahead and got an extra 30 minutes on that because I just left that going. Excuse me. All right, coming up on Deucin here, 10 miles to go. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a little choppy. It's still 60 frames, but it's just a little chunky every now and again. So, so anyway, heck, like, I don't know if I answered that question, but I think it's just a matter of, like, that's where there's room in the wings, right? I just think that's where there's room. So this is kind of what you have, right? So your center tank is right underneath you. The number 2 and number 3 are right by the 2 and 3 engine, obviously, and then the 1 and the 4 out here So I had it opposite. You can put way more fuel in the center tank and the mains, the 2 and 3 main, than you can the reserves. So you try to burn down the number 2 and the number 3 and the center tank so that everything's balanced out. And I believe that is, like, I believe it's that way. I'm trying to remember if that's for the 747, but it's designed that way to help the wing maintain the proper shape throughout the different phases of flight. There's a, and Tom could probably explain this or just refute it, but like I think on those long haul flights, like they like having a little, just a different shape of that wing on departure, on cruise, and on arrival. And so that's like you burn the fuel accordingly. I know it was a big thing. I remember with the DC-8 that I had that was way back in P3D, they made a big deal of that. And with the DC-8, it was actually a little bit more structural. And so, anyway, yeah, Black Box would know for sure. Like we always say, do something good before you do something bad. You can always open up the cross feeds, but turn before you turn off. Oh, he was an actual captain on 7-4. I'd love to pick his brain a little bit. Well, I listened to a guy last night. His name is Splasher. Do you guys follow Splasher 6? He was telling a story. He's got a really interesting story about his dad. So his dad was actually he was a pilot in a B-17 Flying Fortress. And I don't know if you guys watched the series. It was called Commanders of the Air or Masters of the Air, something like that. It's that the plane that was the main aircraft in that series was the one that his dad actually flew, and he flew 34 missions. Yeah, so pretty incredible stuff he was talking about. Just absolutely amazing. All right, how are we doing? We're 15,000. I'd say 11.5 plus 3.7. That's pretty close. 15. Yeah, we're 20 pounds off. Sorry about that, guys. 20 pounds off. But love listening to those guys with those old stories of, the different aircraft that they flew. I'd love to listen to a 747 captain at some point in time. We need Tom to start streaming so he can tell us some stories about his various adventures that I'm sure he's had. Hey, we're doing good, you guys. Look at us. Probably about a fourth of the way. And we do have Atlantic Center coming up here in just a little bit, so we'll have some ATC kind of as we slide through the last part here. They'll help us sort of get ourselves organized for the arrival. Oh, you met the guy? Yeah, he seems wait a second. Oh yeah, he Beethoven was talking about that. Tom, I can't imagine that your channel would not be insanely popular, man. But I get it. I get it. You've lived that life, and sometimes it's nice to just let a hobby be a hobby. Alright, so let's see, we're on the right track here. 460, 420 across the ground still. That's good. And I think one of the things I had something set up down here to where I could get an estimated time for, no, maybe that's up here. Distance 100 miles. Yeah, I don't remember. Seems like I was able to set one of them up to give me like a time to the next waypoint and stuff like that, but there you go. You got Iowa Scotsman right now. You get his vote of approval, and you're in, man. Streaming is stressful. Just, I get it. I get it. I do. I get it. Green and happy, guys. Green and happy. You know, the other thing that I don't see on this panel is the vibration readings. Or am I thinking about the 727? One of them have the engine vibration readings, and if you pushed it too hard, it would get kind of cranky with you. We are recording, so everybody can see my screw-ups. Looks like our brake temps are good. How about, did we remember to fill the potable water? Yes, we did. Okay, there you go. There you go. I can't see it, Tim. Where are you, buddy? Oh, that's so loud. Guys, all right. Again, it's nighttime, but I can make it whatever. I can make it sunrise, sunset, whatever you want. You guys, we're just having some fun tonight. Nothing serious. I'm happy. I'm just in a great spot because this aircraft is released and I'm getting to fly it, and got a bunch of friends I'm hanging out with at the same time. It's a great thing. I should update if you could see it. If you could see it. Alright, we're roughly 357. Heinz 357. Tim's 16 in trail. I believe you, buddy. Elevate X will back up your story, my man. Here we go. There he is. MD11. Love it. Why? Okay. Have I attempted to friend you before, Tim? Why are we not friends already? Are you not an Elevate X person? Is that why I can't friend you? Can I stalker? Isn't there a way to, like, Volanta creepy stalker friend a person? I thought there was a way to do this. Pixie's flying somewhere. Quest. I thought I could click on somebody. I'm really disappointed that I can't just click on somebody and friend them without them knowing that I friended them without their permission. You're not on Elevate X. What's my Mach? I am about 0.81, I think. 422 across the ground. And, or no, that's TAS. And Mach 8.1. I'd say a leisurely 8.1. But I thought, though, maybe I'm wrong. Because this map shows, Elevate X shows people on VATSIM as well as Elevate X. Don't necessarily have to be on, you know, Elevate X to be stalked by me. Yeah. Where's Fixie at? Let's find out. There's good Fixins. What's he doing? This user decided to be boring. Elevate X is calling you out, good Fixins. You're doing dishes. Look what Elevate X is saying about you, man. Decided to be boring. Does that mean that you... Oh, I don't want to remove the friend. Does that mean you didn't put like a profile or something in there? Maybe I'm boring too. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're not flying anywhere. Gotcha. You know, you talked about not having time to fly it. Is it just you just think it takes too long to get set up and all that stuff? Is that kind of what you're worried about, or you just don't like the LTN and like you're not wanting to learn this business here, or what's holding you up from flying this thing? I might need to get up and have a stretch. I'm waiting for my wife to get home. I don't have anything made for dinner. She's not going to be happy about that. Airplane things, babe. Come on. Alright. What's my... Do I have anything on my profile? Oh, yeah. I got something on my profile. Flight Sim's favorite uncle. There you go. I only average 29 flights per month. I can improve that. 29 flights a month. That's pretty good. I've saved 2,451 pounds of fuel too, so that's pretty good. That's not bad. No screenshots though. And I'm on a 5-day streak. And I have 11 friends. I'm popular. Iowa Scotsman, why? Why? What's happening with you guys, man? Just get only about an hour to a night. Yeah, it takes an hour to set it up. Okay, I got you. I got you. When you can hop in a Baron and flip 4 switches and be flying. Yep. I got you. And this is a plane. Whoa. Excuse me. This is a plane you don't want to hurry. You don't want to rush. Like, that's the point. Right? You want to take your time. And in fact, I really want to get back into doing some of the checks and stuff just because that was part of the ceremony, right? But, yeah. Well, you probably don't believe me, but at some point in time, that stuff slows down. Your kids grow up and then they move away, and next thing you know, you're at home by yourself. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's just you and your wife. And no buffer between you and her. It's a sad thing for her, really. At least in my house. Kim OG, home by yourself, playing right now. That's right. That's right. Man, I heard, speaking of kids and growing up, and I had the best experience last night on Moncton Monday that I've had in a long time. So I loaded in Boston. And by the way, this is why I did not do a stream last night. I was going to do a day-night doubleheader stream, but both I had to be kind of on call for both my wife and my mom. So anyway, I was able to hop on and fly. I just did it offline. But on the ground at Boston, there was this young kid, and you could tell he was new, right? And so, like most young kids do, he's loaded up at Boston on a Moncton Monday in a 747, right? And he's ready to go flying. But so he checks in. First thing he does, he spawns in on top of a guy. So he asks, can I change gates? Yep, no problem, change gates. So he changes gates, then he calls up again, he's ready for a push and start. And the ground controller's like, all right, you have to let me know what ATIS information you have, and you have to let me know where you are in the airport. So I need to know what your gate is. So quiet for 3 or 4 minutes. He comes back. He's got the ATIS information, but he doesn't know what gate he's at. And so the ground controller points him to. He's like, if you go to, VATSIM, click on my name. Anyway, he gets him all squared away. And I told the controller, I was texting him the whole time. I'm like, you handled that like a champ, because that kid was he was 10 years old, and he doesn't have a Navigraph subscription. He doesn't have any of that crap, right? He's probably playing on a freaking PlayStation with a joystick and trying to get the heck out of Boston in a 7.4. And that controller was awesome, though. He just completely just made it a teachable moment, and he had 25 other aircraft on the ground that he was dealing with at the same time. Anyway, I thought it was phenomenal. I just told him, I'm like, look, I really appreciate the way you handled that kid. I said, and the grandpa in me really appreciates that, because like in a couple of years, that could potentially be my grandson calling up, not knowing what the heck he's doing. And all it would have taken is some Yahoo saying, you need to log off until you got your charts. You know what I mean? And they didn't. And that's what he said. He said, hey, I want this kid to come back. I want this kid to keep coming back. And so, anyway, it was awesome. It was awesome. The Impossible Face, yeah, they are. They really are. And there's lots of good aerospaces, lots of good ARTCCs, but the Boston guys, man, they really bend over backwards, I think, for new people like that. Now, it wasn't an FNO, right? Like Moncton Monday is not the busiest event in the world, but so it was it was not a bad night to have a new guy on there. But anyway, I just felt like sharing that. It was awesome. I think it's possible that my wife maybe has just come home. Whenever she comes in, I'm going to pop upstairs and say hi and apologize for not having anything ready. I could make her a ham and cheese sandwich, have that ready, I guess, with some chips. All right, that'd be all right. I went and had lunch with her today. It's not like she hasn't seen me. So. All right, making a turn and getting close to Isuzu. Yeah, we're skirting the edge of Atlanta right now. So again, thanks for tuning in, everybody. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Appreciate you being here. We're just doing a bit of a initial flight on stream. Second flight ever. This is the Felis 747 freighter version. 747-200 freighter. It's working great. I even have tried to break it a couple times, and I have managed to not do that. And yeah, it's another home run for Felis and the crew. This, by the way, was the Sim, not the freighter, but the passenger variant, I believe, was the Sim add-on of choice for the Jurassic Jets crew, and for Conti, for Fly Conti, for World Flight. There probably were others, but I know those two for sure were flying it. The Jurassic Jets guys, as you remember, they're the ones that actually they found a 747 cockpit and like did a home makeover and made it a full-on simulator, and it was pretty dang incredible. You spent a lot of time with Sheed when you were starting on VATSIM. Yeah, same, Tim. The Wings program, like Impossible Face was talking about, I've done that full program twice, and Sheed and also Evan himself helped out a lot. They shipped it from the UK. Oh man, nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's right. I can't wait. I was a little bummed that they didn't have a FedEx livery, but then I'm like, I don't even know if FedEx ever got a hold of a 747. I'm not sure they ever did. But yeah, Tim, those guys, I really appreciate those places that put an emphasis on training and that side of things, because that's what we're all looking to learn, right? We all want to get smarter and better. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman, I'm trying to overlook that because I didn't want it to ruin my immersion. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the Jurassic Jet guys, but look them up. They had all of this stuff, like they had real life everything. So the knobs and switches, when they dropped the gear, they had an actuator that part of the gear, whatever, like there was gear noise, and it was really cool. I think they had most of the I think they had most of the gauges working, and they had 3 guys flying the whole time. It was really cool. It was really cool. We've got ourselves a fair amount of that there. Good fixins, by the by. Do we have any dangerous goods? I've been trained in DG. I'm not DG certified, but nope, no DG labels right there. Let's climb the stairs here. I really need to get up and stretch and go see my my bride here. What's up? I've poked my head in a few cockpits, flight decks in my day. Not very many, but I would love to find a 200 or a 300 with this flight deck. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. The coolest one I've ever seen, though, was my time I was able to peek into the Concorde. That was really something. What if I have any pictures of that? Let's see if I do. Uh-oh.
3118, connected wind approach 133.47.
Roger 3347, 3118.
Okay, let me see if I can find any of that stuff.
Right, 445. The Columbus altimeter is going to be 3011 right? 3011 at transport 445. It's going to be 445, Bubba, not 441, Bubba.
Here's the defective crayon guys doing their stuff in their. This is so here it is, the actual full-on simulator. I mean, how crazy is that? Ah, goodness sakes. And I think Slant Alpha, that's the crew that Slanty went down and hung out with 2 years ago, right? And they had just, they called it the, like the something pine, I don't even remember. They built as a proof of concept, they built it out of wood, basically, and can't find this picture, man. I really want to show you the. Man, you guys have shared some awesome pictures on my Discord channel over the years. I love it. It's so fun to go back through and look at this stuff. Darn. I don't think I posted it in that. Maybe I did in the real life plane spotting. If nothing else, though, I do have it on my phone. Oh, wait a second. I think I got it. I think I found him. Oh, come on now. Did I not post the Concorde? Oh, there's the. So there's what it looked like. That's what they got to do their sim. That's just awesome, man. Oh, it's so cool. All right, I got to find this, but anyway, it's not going to be nearly as cool as I'm making it out to be. But the Cedar Clipper. There you go. Iowa Scotsman. That's right. That's right. What blew me away about the Concorde was just how tiny it was. Tiny. The only thing that saved it is it was a 2x2 configuration, but you just about had to shoehorn yourself into that dadgum flight deck. The reason I didn't share that, I guess, is I didn't really have a good picture of it. All right, well, let me know how best to share it. Now, I'll see if I can find a good one for you to share. But suffice it to say that the Concorde shot looked kind of like this. Let me see if I can emulate it. It was kind of like take this and there was the first officer, and the captain was like right next to him, like half of the 747. But that's been the coolest flight deck I've ever been on, is that Concorde. This engineer's panel was just honestly just stupid. It was just so big, stretched out, like 10 feet long. So many. I think you would have needed 2 different people just to run that. So, I don't know. Pretty wild. I'll try to upload it in onto Discord here and see if I can show you. Pictures of karaoke. Oh man, that was awesome.
Atlanta Center, good evening, American 1775, 174, one level 180.
Oh well, that's going to be too hard to find there. All right, I am going to take a little stretch break before we get into Atlanta Center, so I will be right back here in just a couple of minutes. false alarm, I guess, but it was good to get up and stretch. Grab a little orange. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but part of what I did today was a little rearranging, and that corner area there is where the Christmas tree is going to be. We've made the decision to, oh, there she is. We've made the decision to actually get a live tree this year, so all right, I'll have more on that story here in just a sec. All right, we're good, baby. We're good. And just in time to adjust my seat and contact Atlanta.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 3625, climbing 1000 for 14,000.
And we're not quite there just yet. East of the Colliers VOR. I'm going to go ahead and call him anyway. Atlanta Center, good evening. Giant 816 Heavy is at flight level 390. We're just east of the Colliers VOR. Hey, baby, he's got me. We're back online. Uh-oh. Tim landed north now. Okay. So you're saying 36 right for Jackie 6. Okay. We will plan accordingly. As soon as I have my orange. Alright, gotta take those glasses off.
American 1046, contact Atlanta approach 133.475, thank you.
So, I have the Jackie 6 it's kind of already what I have planned. What Tim is saying though is that it's going to be instead of 1-8 left, we're going to have a 3-6 right.
Got a 1288 runner contact altitude.
So let's remove that runway. Let's change our runway. Let's call it. Well, what would we want here? Before we pick our runway, let's look at the airport. And let's see. Here's the ramp we're going for. So 3-6 right is probably best for us. Okay, that's cool. So let's go 3-6 right. We'll add that to the list, and all right, and that should adjust my so that takes my approach from, instead of going up north like we had before, it shoots me over here to Spood.
Western Global 538 Heavy, we're about 35 miles east of Collier's VOR 50310.
American 1775 coming back again, approach 123.8.
Whoops.
123.8, American 1775.
Opave.
West Glide 538.
All right, so these two guys I need to take out, essentially. I wonder if there's any way we can.
Aircraft calling 0 by 5.
If there's any way we can fly those. Nope, those are RNAV. All right, so Opave we leave in. Now this could be interesting. So 16 we need to get rid of. Boy, I'm not remembering how to do that exactly. All right. Well, we've got a little bit of a workaround. If I can't figure out how to get rid of these two waypoints, then, excuse me, all I'm going to do essentially is when I get to Opave, is I'm just going to vector myself on a 276 heading, because there's only one additional waypoint, and then we'll be vectored in for the approach. So, all right, I'll mess around with that here and see if I can come up with. So Felis, for those of you that are wondering here, these are the manuals that come with the plane. So what I'm looking to do here is, I don't know, it's not the INS I want. No, it's not. Anyway, it comes with a bunch of documentation. It's awesome. Totally awesome. But the question, we're just going to have to mess around with this a little bit, is how the heck do I get rid of a couple of waypoints? So, alright, we got to be able to figure this out. So I want to leave Opave. I want to get rid of AJ. So that's selected. And now, can I go to... Ooh, Flies 787 is giving me something here. All right, so hold on, waypoint. All right, Tom's saying hit THE. Clear key. Yes, sir. So the kicker was I had to come out of flight plan and into waypoint. So I want Spood. P-O-O-D. That's in. And then I just flat out want to get rid of him. And we'll put CVG in there. Okay, and then get rid of that. And now I can go back to here. It's got this in twice, I guess. Maybe it won't let me get rid of the final. Yeah. That's okay. If we have that in there twice, no big deal. But that's going to take me from Apave to Spood, and then I'll be able to get myself where I'm supposed to be. Okay, good deal. Going to Spa right now. Gosh dang it. Alright. Sweet. Okay, I like it. I like it. And we're only about 100 and probably about 140 miles to Cuban, which is where we, yeah, 139 miles, which is where we start the arrival. We should maybe get a little bit of descent instructions there when we get to, well, we don't really have any serious altitude requirements until Harambe. We need to be down between 210 and 16, and then ultimately down to 8,000 at Spood. So I am going to do a little pilot math just because everybody loves pilot math. So we're at 39 minus 8. We need to lose 31 times, call it 3. Let's call it 3.5. 108.5 before Spood. So that'll be our time to descend. So right now we are still 265. So when we're about 109 or so from Spood, that's if we haven't already been given descent clearance, then that's when we'll start to head down. There you go, Fixie. I know, man. Flaps out for Harambe. Oh gosh, is that that's the gorilla, right? Oh my lord. I was kind of hoping that wasn't what it was, but I think it is. Well, what are you gonna do? Man, I would love. Where's Stu? Where's STW 222? Mr. 5,000 hours of Indy Center, man. He needs to pop in here. We need him. Somebody text him. Isn't it Indy? That's where we are, right? Heading to Louisville. Indy Center, I believe. No published event tonight on the VAT USA calendar, but it is Northern Lights Tuesday. So there is some stuff happening. Yellowknife and Edmonton, Calgary, Fort McMurray. So there's some spillover in Salt Lake as well as Los Angeles. Oh, there is one. Oh, Monday night. Doesn't help us tonight though, man. Next Monday, pumpkin pie and patterns. Oh, that'll be a fun one. Indy and Terre Haute and Bloomington and Columbus. Sweet. Then there's a shady character going to be working Indy ground, but other than that, looks pretty good. I would be shocked if Stewie didn't pop in there. Oh, there he is. Yep, he's in. Make sure you get into Indy ground and request some weird flight clearance for Tim. Tim Dog loves that stuff. I hope I can fly that, man. Monday nights are my long nights, and I get home and I'm freaking wiped. But I tell you what I'm going to do, Tim. I'm going to hop in there and I'm going to request a non-RNAV clearance from Indy to Boston. Full non-RNAV. Full slant whiskey for this dog right here. Be ready. Be ready. Actually, I'm going to request pattern work in the 747. Yeah, nothing you can't handle. On a night like that, honestly, what I'll probably do is it'll be a GA night for me. But I'm okay taking a little smaller plane into Indy. But I'm like, I have no brain power. Ugh. At the end of the night on Monday, for sure. I feel like I'm yelling into the microphone. Cleared direct. We'll let Boston sort you out, right? Cleared direct Boston VOR as filed. Still holding out hope that Good Fixins is going to get back into his ATC mode. He's got a full 1 hour a night. He should be able to train for ATC and fly the 747 Classic and do Virtual USA Flying Club events. Don't hold my breath. How far had you made it up the chain, Fixie? Were you doing? You were an S2. Does that mean tower? I don't know what that means. I'm a non-ATC guy. Tower, okay. Cool. Boston and Washington are up. Birmingham, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Richmond. Can't swing a dead cat down here without hitting an ATIS. Uh-oh, Beethoven, you got mom botted. So, got some, yeah, we do have, I think what he was saying is we got some weather We got some low IFR. We got some lifer conditions here. Northern Kentucky. Time 18:2352 Zulu. Winds 010 at 4 knots. 1 statute mile visibility. Overcast 400. Mist. Ceiling 400. Temperature 6. Dew point 6. Humidity 100%. Ho ho. Yeah, man. My mom bot takes her job seriously and will have none of your shenanigans, young man. 2994. What's a weather? What a weather, yeah. This will be a good one for us, you guys. Precision approaches are what this baby does best, right? Actually, it flies an ILS pretty doggone well. So we'll just have to be ready. Let's pick our approach here. We're not going to have any ATC, so we're going to have to do this on our own. We set 36 right. I've got an ILS 36 right. We're going to add that from Spood. Spooday. And right there. All right, so from Spood, we turn on a 343 heading to intercept the localizer here at Lapper. We need to be down to 4,000 at Lapper. We need to be at 8,000 at Spood and down to 4 at Lapper. 1 to 10, 35. Approach course is 6. We the Troy F. What the heck is a Troy F? 1604. Is that the equivalent of a radio altimeter? What the heck is a Troy F? I don't know. Cat 1. Decision height is so the decision altitude is 1096. The decision height is 200. Okay. What is it? Am I going to point all those? So here's what I have in the SIVA, Chris. I've got Harambe, Opave, and Spood. I don't have these other guys in there because it's a straight line. So like that's kind of how I cheat a little bit. So like this one I had from Spartanburg, I think all the way to Oyeo. I didn't do Cubum and Melna, so I'll be probably slightly off track, but I put like 16 points in. That's pretty good for me. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that stuff. If we go mist, by the way, it's a hard right-hand turn climbing up to 4,000. Initial climb 1,500, then climbing right-hand turn to 4,000.
Left heading 210 is going to localizer for runway 18 left. Left heading 210, join the localizer.
There's that.
Runway 18 left, American 1680.
Close enough, right? I mean, I agree. 006er. Got 1,000 foot of separation between us, and so we're good, man. Tim, mine's a little off. Yeah. Well, I'm sure what I probably should have done is, isn't there a way that you can do a triple, like you need to, like every so often you need to realign the INSs, right? I can't remember how to do that, but if I looked at it, yeah, it's been 1.7 hours since I've updated my position essentially, but I don't remember how to do that. There's a way to do it, but I'm not gonna risk doing it right now.
I've got runway 18 left inside American 1680.
American 1680, clear visual approach, runway 18 left, runway 18 left, clear to land.
Clear for the visual, runway 18 left, runway 18 left, clear to land 1680.
Got the 2830, we're back at, looks like we're going to be crossing Andre just a little bit, 113,000. Roger. Margin, direction out of 2838, connect approach 133.47. Approach 3347 feet, that's 2838.
Oh, this is saying you, okay, update the INS position. That's right. That's what I wanted to do. So you would go, I'm not going to do this. Oh, no, I don't think this is the right thing here. INS drift correction. I think that's, I think INS drift correction is what I'm looking for, but yeah, use the two VORs. Yeah, that's a very good point there, Tim. 110.35, and both courses are set to 6. But I would not be surprised if this thing didn't simulate INS drift a little bit, but
Out of 325, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 350. All the way up to 350, Delta 325.
and you could do an in-flight INS drift correction.
Trying 816 to center maintain flight level 320.
Oh, sorry. Say that again for Giant 816.
816 to center maintain flight level 320.
Down to 320, Giant 816. I'm reading about updating my INS drift here. All right, you guys. Well, here we go. Let's go to VS mode.
Listing level 530
And I'm thinking 2,000 would be good.
Western Global 538.
We should be able to hold our speed at 250.
Just in front of about 300, Western Global 538.
Delta 8861, cross Andre at 1913,000.
So apparently there's an option that you can do this.
Close Andre at 13,000 and 250 knots and altimeter 2011. Delta 8861.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to read up some more about it, but
Will be 156 connect Birmingham approach 123.8.
apparently the easiest way to do it is fly right over a VOR and then do it at that point. And then you push. But this is what I'm reading right now is going back and forth between a true INS and an LTN. And so I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna be in the ballpark. We'll be all right. I love learning about these old planes. It's so dang cool. Like, I didn't realize until right now, and I should have, because maybe I've tried to do this, but it looks to me like we could do a hold. Could program a hold in sometime and try that. Is that expedite, do you think? I don't know. Bright and dim, right? What's in the catalog? Yeah. Oh well. One thing at a time, right, guys? That's how you did your old Omegas. Basically, got over VOR, and as soon as the flag shifted, you updated your Omega position. Yeah, that's how you did it in the old one with the INS here too. Is you would fly right over the VOR, and then there was an insert. Oh gosh, I better. Okay, that's selected. There was an insert key. The Omegas were crappy compared to the INS. Starship has the ability to fly via Omega positions. That's a master class right there. Holy cow!
Charlie Romeo, have a great day. November 245 Sierra Romeo, Planet Senegade. The Birmingham altimeter is 30.
We're seeing our stuff here. All right, what's our static air temp? Negative 26. So we're kind of in that potential freezing. Let's do that. Let's anti-ice. What's up, Cody Bear? All right, buddy. You have to hold it, man. I'm on approach. Well, I'm on the arrival.
Installation 367, Jacksonville Center close, frequency change approved.
That's going to be us here in just a second. So we're going to have to figure out.
Giant 816, Indy close, frequency change approved.
Have a great night, Giant 816. CTAF is 1830. Let's go 2280 for the next little bit here. Got that ready to go. All right, we got to redo our pilot math. So whoops. Gosh dang it. 24. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Auto ATC. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's going to help us down here. Okay, cool. Cross Jackie at and maintain 14,000. I'm just going to hit down right now. No sense messing around. I bet we're pretty close anyway. I'll just double check though. Yeah, 84 miles from Spood. So where are we? We're still a little ways out, honestly. Yeah, we're still a bit out, but you know what? Yeah, I'm okay. Let's just, we can kind of ease our way down. We'll do about 1,500 now instead of 2,000. Okay. It's like we're out of the rain, but we're going to be in the clouds, so I would say that constitute visible moisture, and yeah, we don't want to be icing up. And we're spooling back here on our way down 1,500 feet a minute. We do have an updated ATIS 29904. No time like the present. That'd be our strobes. Maybe I'll turn the strobes off so we don't all have seizures. Yeah, we're getting into it a little bit, Chris. Here, I think we might. I know it sounds crazy, but we may have a little bit of a benefit of being in the dark because we might be able to see the runway lights. I know nighttime flying's not the most exciting in the world, but that might help us at the end of the day. How'd our fuel check out here? That's about 10. We're about 98. And just a little, yeah, right about 10. I think we did pretty good. Pretty good. And I don't remember. Do you set the altitude of the arrival airport, or do you just leave it? Is it automatic on the depressurization? I don't remember. Oh, wow. Okay, should be coming up on Ohio. Yep, 34 miles to Ohio. Yeah, we're going to be down. We're going to be down in good shape. We're going to be 14 at Jackie. Cincinnati altimeter 2994. I like that. That's kind of cool that the implementation of that at Auto ATC. Man, he Conti does go through stuff so fast. Tom, you're saying set the field at least. So, right, this guy here, right? So, altimeter is 2994. Where would I do that though? Or should I just reset this altitude? You set it to 0. Is that what I want? Or 1,000? I mean, Cincinnati is. We do have a little bit of elevation, don't we? Yeah, 900 feet. Yeah. All right, so I figured he needed to do that, but I don't know that I ever have. So no wonder we couldn't get the doors open. All right, and then I need to set my decision height to 200. Okay, that's set. 2994 set once, twice. I think I have it synced. And 3 times. I don't do any of the checklist items. I know I should, but
Descend checklist.
Pressurization set. Landing data.
Hold on.
yeah, I don't have that yet. Okay. Can't wait to get the Australian checks in there.
Landing data.
1 moment.
Oh, that's set. What are you talking about?
Fuel. Weight.
Set for landing. I don't know.
Annunciator lights. Checked. Altimeters.
Set and cross-checked. Set and cross-checked.
Landing lights.
Hold on.
Yep, not quite there yet. Go back to the pressurization panel. Okay, Tom, I'm ready. What's up? All right. So the fact that the pressurization is on the descent checklist, you do set it to field elevation, something close to that. Okay, so what we've done is okay. Is that what you're saying here? As we set this guy down here to 1,000, since that's... Are you just kind of confirming that we did what we needed to do, or am I missing something? I have to set the cabin to 900. Oh, so this needs to go down. You're saying this needs to go... Wait, what? That's as far down as it goes right there. Or are you saying this guy here I set to... Yeah, that's not... I have to set the cabin to 900, not the altitude. I'm not 100% sure what you're saying there. Oh boy. All right. Well, we're gonna get back to it over here, you guys, and we've got our bug set. We'll hold off on that, and again, we're looking for flaps 30, and that's 127 for us. All right. Well, we're doing it, guys. We're really doing it. Just about to 14. We're supposed to be at Jackie at 14, and we're way early. Way early. What's this? What's this flashy? Low and 1. Well, yeah, we're kind of spooled it back a little bit. I admit. I could probably speed up a little bit. Tim, you're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Slowing way down like that. Let's speed up a little bit here, since we're getting ourselves down. Yeah. Cody has been on a roll today, man. I tell you what, he woke up feisty. He just wanted to play all day long. You can tell when he's feeling good, you know. He's got these horrible hips. I think today he just felt great, so he was just trying to bite everybody.
1000 to level off.
Okay. So Harambe, and then so I don't have Jackie, but Opave is just past Jackie. So I mean it was descend, cross, and maintain 14. So if we're down a little early, that's okay. We'll let it level, get our speed back up a little bit so poor Tim Dog's not climbing up our back here in that hot rod MD-11 of his. That's where I should have been, probably in Mach hold as opposed to speed hold there, but that's okay. And I think I'm supposed to be in go around power mode. She's working hard. That's all I know. Kind of dipping up and down. You can tell we're in a little bit of turbulence here. Oh, do we have? We should have weather showing up, shouldn't we? Maybe the weather's not. Maybe the weather's not a thing yet with this guy. Oh, there it is. That just looks like ground. Oh, you have weather? Oh, okay. So it's good. Oh, thanks for the confirmation, Tom. I appreciate it, man. So I just didn't know if Felis had the weather. That doesn't look right. That looks like it's painting the ground. It does. Alright, so Jackie is how far from Harambe? So as soon as we pass Harambe, I think we're going to start heading down to 8,000. 2 miles to go. Oh boy, yeah, with this weather, yeah, we're really low. Holy crap. We are really low. Nighttime and weather, and oh my goodness gracious. We may get, if we get bumped off of VATSIM, I'm not going to be happy, Bob. Okay, down to 8,000 is next, though. And we're BSing down. Yes, indeed. It's been a long time since I've had to worry about getting disconnected from VATSIM, but this, yeah, this might be the night. Guess we're finding out the limits. Now, we're not exactly flying into New York, though. I mean, right? Like, this is default Cincinnati. So it shouldn't be that bad, right? I don't know. I don't know. So we're Jackie, then we're Opave, then we're Spood. We're going to leave it on the INS 40. We got 42 to go, and we're needing to lose 5. 5 times 3.5 is not 42, so we're doing well. We're doing well. Not a lot of traffic. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's the weather. And we go in and out, right? 70 to 39. It should look okay on your stream because I think I have the FPS set to 30, so it should be out of water. Hopefully it looks okay. Sounds okay. I've had fun. It's been an awesome day. We're a little low, actually. I think we're crossing Jackie kind of right now, so we're a little bit low there. That's not good, but that's just yeah, Chris, you know, you might be right, sir. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to just save a couple of frames. All adds up, right? Let's just turn that baby off. We know we're hitting weather. There ain't no getting around it. Alright, so how far are we here? 50 miles. Probably a little too soon to make a Unicom call. When you guys are flying into uncontrolled towered fields like this, what's your general rule of thumb? Like, when do you switch from 2280 over to CTAF? I kind of try to do like one call at about 30, and then maybe one call at about 15-ish, and then that's when I switch over. Do you guys have a set schedule that you do that? It's such a VATSIM-ism. I don't know that there's necessarily a right or a wrong way to do it. But I figure 2 calls lets people in the general area know what I'm doing, and then once we get, you know, within about 15 miles, you got to kind of get a little more serious about talking to just the
10,000.
field. 10,000. This might be kind of
On.
not good here.
Radios and nav instruments.
1 moment.
Radios and nav instruments. We're set. We've got it. We got it where we want it.
Radio altimeters.
Set. Set.
Descent approach checklist. Complete.
Okay. Landing checklist. We're going to have auto brakes here. And Lord have mercy if I remember where those are. Landing. I'm going to say minimum auto braking because it's going to be slippery. We'll let the 4 reversers take care of business there. Okay. Entering the pattern, yeah. I am off a little bit, Chris. There's no doubt about that. I think we've got some INS drift. I got to figure that out. That'll be cool. That'll be cool to learn about. But we'll when we start heading to Spood, I'm going to go heading mode, and then we will switch over to radio. We will be roughly on a 278-ish course. And yeah, and once we get to Spood, we'll turn inbound. We got to descend to 4,000. Cincinnati. Oops, wrong one. Cincinnati traffic Giant 816 is descending 9,000. We are 40 miles south of the field inbound 36 right, Cincinnati traffic. Yeah. Well, and I can see it even on my Navigraph. I'm off, but that'd be a good question. I bet Conti knows how to do that. I got an ad coming up here. Do I dismiss it? Do I snooze it? We're getting to the good stuff. All right, I'm gonna snooze it. I'm gonna use the snooze here. Can I just dismiss it? All right, let's dismiss that. Getting to the good stuff here, guys. All right. Ooh, and I'm a little fast now at 10,000, going through 10,000. So let's slow down. Let's get it down. How about 240 now? Niner miles to Spood. It'll be interesting to see if this track, so my north-south track, I'm a little right, of course. It'll be interesting to see, my east-west track if I'm also a little off. I would guess I would be. Not horrible, honestly. Not horrible. Okay, heading mode. Radio. And this is approach course. Looks like we already have a localizer, really. I don't think so. Yep, reversers are going to be the way to go, right, Chris? Tom is saying you want more, really, more auto brakes. Okay, so I would want to go more like medium on that then. Okay, good to know. I always thought it was like a car, and the harder you slam on the brakes on a wet runway, the more you have a chance to lock them up and slip inside. That's good. That's good. The reversers only shorten the landing roll by about 400 feet in a 7.3. Huh. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. All right. So I do have a countdown. When we get to from Spood, we're going to make a right-hand turn on a heading of 343 and descend to 4,000. I think we're there. Whoops. This is 343. And we go down to 4,000. Go ahead and slow down to 210. We're going to VS this thing down. And about 1,000. We got 10 miles. No, we got 14 miles to run, so we don't have to be in a hurry.
38 miles to the southeast. Descending on the Jackie 6 arrival, claiming ILS 36 right at Spood. Cincinnati.
And Cincinnati traffic. Giant 816 is turning inbound runway 36, 25-mile final. Heading to CTAF. All right. Goodness gracious. I think I'm way off according to my Navigraph here, guys. I'm going to do a little thing here. I'm going to make it more of a left. I'm going to make it more of a 330 turn. I'm nervous now about is this going to be lined up? Now the VOR should be fine, right? The VOR is just the VOR. It's pointing at the radio signal. So if I've got some drift, that shouldn't hurt anything. All right. 220. There's good speed. I do have a glide slope. Let's stay below it, shall we? I'm going to bump up my descent rate just a little bit so we can get down below that guy. Yeah, should be fine. All right, well, let's see. Let the anti-skid do their thing. Ooh, speaking of. So body gear steering. Let's take that off for now. That's on. Actually, I don't mind. Yeah, I think you're supposed to have it off until you start to taxi. Okay. All right, well, we should roughly get Laper at 11.4 DME, so we're getting there. And then we'll turn north toward the runway, and then we should grab the glide slope. We're still showing a little bit above it, but we should be okay. We should be okay. All right, let's head over to CTAF. Did I arm the altitude? Yes, I did. Alt cell. Yes, good.
Before landing checklist.
Auto brakes.
As desired.
Ignition. Let's see.
I don't know how to set it to flight start. Oh, there we go. Do I have to set all of it?
Flight start. Cabin signs.
On.
Landing gear.
Hold on.
Well, I'm not quite ready for that yet. See, the timing of my checklists also need work. Well, I'm gonna keep this descent going.
Hey guys! Whoa, big gulp, son.
I think
All right.
I'm gonna be. I
Well,
think
see you
I'm gonna
later.
be closer to 2006 or 2,500 at Troy F. Oh, I know what Troy F means. That's a waypoint. Ding, 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 ding. Aha! Somebody give me an aha. Fixins is timed out though, because he's one of the few that uses the sounds, but that's because again, like 75% of the sounds are inside jokes between him and I. So, it's all good. Okay, I'm just waiting for this thing to move. I need to turn my cooldowns up or down a little bit, don't I? She should fly the heading until we intercept. So let's go ahead and arm that. We're down. We need to keep going down, I guess, guys. We're above the glide slope now, which is a bad place to be.
Localizer alive.
I don't know if it's going to capture it. Did it? It looks like maybe it's going to try to catch up to it. Glide slope is, I don't know. I don't know. We're trying. We're trying. All right, guys, slow it down here now, 180. All right. Cincinnati traffic, Giant 816, 7 mile final, 36 right, Cincinnati. All right, let's get some freaking flaps out, shall we, gentlemen?
Flaps
Holy
10.
crap.
Gear down.
Gear down to slow down.
1000. Flap 30.
All right, a little bit late on everything there, but stuff
Gears
happens.
down. Green light. Down in green light.
Speed brakes.
1 moment. 1000.
Cincinnati traffic, Western Global 5.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Lord.
24 miles to the south, joining the ILS 36 right at Spood.
Ended up a little high, but lined up anyway, so that's good. Oh, man.
Approaching minimums.
It thinks I'm super low. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Yeah, we're all right.
50, 40, 30,
We were low, or we were long,
20,
I mean.
10.
And a bounce. Oh, man. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got a little squirrely. We're not stopped yet either, boys. The nice part about that is I get to log 3 landings at the same airport.
Off, reverse.
Oh, that
Brake off.
got terrible right at the end, guys, but
60 knots.
we're here. We're here. Let's get off the runway. A little bit long and a little bit, you know, it got a little western there, boys and girls.
What are you doing here?
that was interesting. But you know what? We're here, and in 2 minutes you're going to watch Tim Dog grease the son of a gun, and you'll have forgotten all about my shenanigans. Let's take Tango. And Cincinnati traffic, Giant 816 is clear of 36 right, Cincinnati. Mike, I don't know. Yeah, it was a job, but oh man. Oh, just above the switch, you can turn them all on and off. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Okay. All right. Well, let's clean up the flaps. I got a little behind
Flaps
on
up.
everything, and that certainly didn't help. But then I got just a little freaked out by the. Okay. Next checklist. I'm not even going to worry about outflow valves and all that business. Let's come up here. Boom, boom. Keep those on. So you're saying up here or down here? Where would they be?
Cincinnati traffic, West Global 538, established on a 13-mile final
Oh, well.
runway, 36 right, Cincinnati.
All right, heading back down here. Technically, I think I'm supposed to say I'm crossing 27 right here, but I'm not going to. It's the Queen of the Skies. Yeah, not the Queen of Landings. That's right. That's right, Fixie. We did all right. We did all right. Now let's reset the spoiler. And since it's been 20 minutes since I've had the APU running, let's get it running again. I'm not going to get 100 hours of APU runtime if I don't keep the dang thing running. Where it says engine ignition. All right, I'm going to try that again here. Try that again. Engine ignition. Right there. Boom. Yeah. Turns them on and off. Ah, all 8 of them. Nice. That is a good tip. That's a good tip. Okay, I think we're close. I'm going to go down to this well-lit area here. Actually, I should probably pull in there so you guys can't see me sobbing in my chair, but yeah, it's all right. We'll go down here where it's well-lit. Hoping to see Tim coming in here. Tim, we broke out pretty early, honestly.
Cincinnati traffic, Western Global 538, heavy, about a 5-mile final, 36 right.
Heck yeah, buddy. Let's watch this. Let's watch this pilot. He knows what he's doing. Oh boy. Don't need the strobes on anymore. Gosh dang it. Yeah, Tom, I mean, mistakes were made, right? But at the end of the day, there it comes. At the end of the day, that was a fun flight. Most everything worked well. I've got to get acquainted with a few different things, you know, but uh-oh, we're going around. He's on the go. He's on the go. We can get parked and maybe watch him come on in after all. All right, what's the deal here? Come on, let's get going. My favorite switches in the whole plane right here. No viz, really? So your sim weather is just a smidge different. I'll be darned. Yeah, I'll be darned. Well, try it again, and I guess there's always Indy, right? That was my alternate. All right, how do we get this? Is Lufthansa's main ramp right here. Oh, I could just park. I don't need to turn around. I could just park it this way.
Susie.
Hey, Kevin. How are you, man? Okay, let's come over here. Got some bleeds going. We're gonna go back on the APU gen here.
Cincinnati traffic, Western Global 538, went around with no visibility, and we are making a turn right.
Oh, I know why it wasn't.
Right downwind for runway 36 right.
I know why it wasn't turning very well. Somebody, it wasn't me, forgot to arm the body steering. Yeah, so I just absolutely have just shredded those interior tires there. Oops. Well, bad. Kevin, how are you, man? We had ourselves a very, very fun flight. And yeah, took it from Miami all the way up here to Cincinnati, and I tell you what, this thing, it performed very, very well. Okay, I got to get my anti-icing off here. Off. Seems like there we go. Off. Okay, there we go. Hey. Oh, gosh, you know what I did? I took my feet off the brakes for a second here. If only there was something. There we go. Set the parking brake. I really like the look of this parking area better anyway, because it's closer to the, closer to the light, so kind of out of the way. Yeah, I like that. And I did a bunch of dumb stuff like that too, Shuzy. So pretty typical. Turn stuff off here. And reset this. I have no idea. I've got to try to turn everything off because this is a persistent state thingy-mabobber. So, oh goodness, Who left the dome light on? Who? Where's the dome? There it is. Clicky. No, that's not it. All right. Radio's off. And okay, let's just work our way down and let's see how we did here. These should have been turned off. Not the right order, but that's okay. All this is fine. That's good. Good. Everything here is good. Logo light can come off. This stuff is fine. Off. That doesn't really work. I'm just gonna leave it. Those are good. Off. Emergency lights off. All my signs are probably off. Why don't I have more power? I don't know. Apparently I got exactly the right amount of power to do what I'm supposed to do if I knew what I was doing. Okay, these are off. Off. That's not off. And okay, coming over here. I want to get out to I want to be able to check on Tim. And you know what? We're going to just turn this off. We're going to do all the things here. And those are supposed to be off as well.
Cincinnati traffic, Western Global 538 turning right base for runway 36 right.
Perfect timing.
Currently about 14 miles.
Perfect timing. Those are off. All that's fine. That's okay. Recirc's off. Gallery power off. Humidifier off. Trim air off. Battery off. Let's hop outside. Let's watch our buddy Tim come on in here, and maybe this second attempt will work a little better for him. He had to go around on his first. We were mercifully lucky and had a nice breakout, only to botch the landing. Yeah, it was not good. It's not good. What's Elevate X say about our landing, though? Hey, here's the other thing that's kind of cool, though. I've lost my cursor. There we go. Gate 2, yep. I'm going to pull Elevate X up just for a second. So this is the thing that's kind of nice, is I get to log 3 landings. So the first one, 157, way too fast. I think I was 15 knots too fast. Bounced it down here, 150, still way too fast. Finally, 149. I stuck it, but look how far down the runway I am. Oh my gosh. The first one even, so far down. It should have been a go around. Yeah, yes, I am current again. That's right. Oh man. All right, let's complete that flight, and yeah, let's see. So I joined the Mass Cargo Authority on FS Hub. Continuous Ignition has set it up. It's only the 3rd virtual airline I've ever been a part of, and this was one of the flights that I could fly, but I don't know that I'm going to get paid for. I don't know that we'll get paid for this, but anyway. Oh man, I just made a new friend on Elevate X. One flies a 787. Heck yeah. Good to have friends in high places. Okay. Well, that was cool. Very good. All right, well, while we're waiting, again, I think I see on Elevate X, I see our friend Tim. He's coming up. He's established here on his approach, and hopefully he'll break out. But let me tell you guys what I've got coming up here. I'm off tomorrow, back on Thursday. I think I'm hopping in the Kit Fox, and we're going to do, I didn't do any of our Rocky Mountain Way flights in the month of October. So we're gonna jump back in. We're gonna head up to Canada. We're gonna fly a couple of legs there in the Kit Fox. That's really all I have scheduled for Thursday. A lot of times, again, it's just coming off of work, and I just don't have a lot of energy. So just a little bush flight would be kind of fun. And then Saturday will be the flight after that. We're going to attempt the VAT Germany overload in the A320. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to probably I might fire up the Starship again. I don't know. We need to get ourselves back down into Australia one last time. So this is kind of what the rest of my November, I can hear him. So what the rest of my November is going to look like is I'm planning on doing flights up to Tuesday or Wednesday of Thanksgiving, but they may not happen depending on when the grandkids get here. And then after that, I don't have anything else planned for Thanksgiving because I'm pretty sure, he's not seeing it, unfortunately. He's oh so close, but he is not seeing it. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, he's made the wise choice. He's made the wise choice. Yeah. Tim, you're heading to Indy, looks like. Heading to Indy.
Thanks for watching my papa.
And I'm going to call it a day at that. I do want to say thanks, though, to Tim for flying along. Tim Dog is awesome. And, oh, wait a second. I don't want to delete it. I want to show it. But appreciate you flying along. And Uncle Steve, thanks for the raid early on as well. Great to have the raiders coming on over. And we had a solid 21 people here all day. So that was really amazing. Thank you, guys. That means a lot. M. Stein, you have yourself a good night. Tom, thanks for being here. Fixie, you're awesome, man. Agent Presta, good evening. Shusey, now that you're here, we're all leaving, but don't take it personally, Kevin. We still love you, man. Psychic Taco, you know what? I forgot you popped in on me and I didn't even say hello. So, hi, Psychic Taco. I'm sorry I missed you. I was busy botching a landing there, but apologies, my friend. Chris, as well, thanks for being here, Beethoven. Always great talking to you. Who else was here today? Who else? I'm getting to the top of my list here. Well, if I missed you, again, thank you so much. Again, I'm back on Thursday, so I hope you enjoy the remainder of your midweek. And I think we should go over and harass Slant Alpha Adventures just a little bit, don't you think? He's doing the Northern Lights Tuesday thing in the DC-6. Our beloved DC-6. All right, y'all. Raid has started. Have a good rest of your Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll see you on Thursday.